Dzień dobry.
Good morning. Bonjour.
Jak się masz? Episode 10.
Thursday the 1st of October 2020.
We're in double figures. We're on Woolston Weir. And today we're going to walk to Warrington.
Technically we're in Warrington.
Come with us.
Hopefully
Hodge.
it won't rain.
Idziemy. If you can see behind us, there's one bit of Mersey here and there's another bit of Mersey here. I think this is an oxbow lake that goes round and joins back on there.
So then, why is your channel called, well I pronounce it Jotegi, but it might be something else.
Jotegi, Jothagi. The actual pronunciation is Jot-Ha-Gie, which is my initials, JHG, in Polish. I was saying to myself today, because every video it's just me and you, climbing up hills, climbing down hills, climbing up hills, climbing down hills. I thought, let's just not do a video of us climbing up a big steep hill today. And then,
What do we come to?
that, I'm going to get wet through it.
I don't know how much grip these boots have grip, slow. Oh no, these boots have definitely got more grip than normal shoes.
Hey mate, look at the view. We decided to wear our walking boots today because last night it rained.
It rained all day yesterday, let alone all night.
James was kind of worried that we'd lost the river, but she's here, she's still with us. Although I've only just started the YouTube channel, it is actually 5 years since I did my first vlog. Ironically today, 5 years ago, on the 1st of October 2015, I was in Goleniów in Poland on the 8th and final day of a trip through Poland. I'll tell you who did inspire me to start my YouTube channel.
Go on.
Give you 3 guesses.
Simon Wilson.
Exactly. I met him 2 months ago. He was coming through Manchester Airport on his way to Greece, and he was just dead sound, dead lovely bloke, down to earth, top
Seems
man.
it.
Yeah, just like he is in his videos. And it made me think, I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel and make videos, but the first step is to take one. So I just did it. I did a video of me dressing up like Marty McFly. It's a bit cringe-worthy, but hey ho, you all start somewhere. Au-dessus des arbres. And now it is time for
A language lesson.
with Jamie and James.
The worst language teachers in the world. Anyway, let's start.
Procrastination.
In German. Verzöger bitte nicht auf morgen, was du heute kannst besorgen. Literally, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
Et en
Hey,
français?
Jamie, going to do the français.
C'est comment déjà? Ne, je me rappelle plus.
Ne reportez pas demain ce qu'on peut faire le jour même.
That's it.
So you're meant to say that.
Ce qu'il a dit.
We set out to follow the Mersey and we're actually following
We
the
end
ship
up
canal.
with the ship canal on one side and the Mersey on the other. God, if only we had our drone.
But
If only we did have a drone. We have been led to believe that big boys film with big cameras, big toys. But you know
Boys
what?
film with their phones.
I can't be bothered walking around with this hanging around my neck. It's well heavy. Imagine if you had this, a gorilla pod hanging off the bottom and a big fluffer on top.
In the middle of summer in Prague.
With
hello,
3 bags on
Simon.
your back.
I'm looking at you.
So we like to film on the iPhone a lot of the time, although one day I'm probably going to drop it.
This tree is reception. There you go. I've reported to reception.
Let's check in, please. Got a room for 2. Oh, mate, yeah. Look, you can see the river. We've actually seen more of the ship canal today than the Mersey, I think, mate.
So far.
So what do you think, James?
Of.
5 years ago,
Yeah.
my vlog,
Yeah.
that I never did anything with. Shall I upload it?
Might as well. Years ago.
8 days travelling through Poland.
On trains, buses, on a boat.
We're filming on the big boy now, James. With its noisy refocus servos. Sounds like a bloody robot. Another turning point. A fork stuck in the road.
Very good song, actually.
Hey, don't forget we need to wake them up. September's ended. Definitely a good call wearing the walking boots today.
It's the ones down below that are the worst.
What is this? Oh, it's like pipes or something.
It's getting worse.
Nil desperandum. It's turned out nice again. We concur in saying that this is the most arduous section of the walk that we've done so far, in as much as we're fighting our way through brambles and bushes. Time to do some laces up. Oh, this is opening out now, but The path is still non-existent. What the hell is it? Does it drop? Oh mate, this is absolute nonsense.
Ah. No.
Now this looks like it, I think. This is horrible. We should have done the other route north of the river.
Yeah. Well, I knew we were going on an adventure, but it has been quite an adventure so far. Our average speed can't have been more than about
half a mile an hour. Look at the backdrop though, that's alright. Just to let you know where we are, we're on the Woolston Eyes, site of scientific, what was it, SSSI?
Site of special scientific interest.
Literally having to step over brambles. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is hard going. Not for the uninitiated. Not for, only for the hardened walker this route. 1 hour walked. 1.8 miles walked. Which is pretty standard rate.
Fine.
I'm knackered. Feels like a proper workout this today. I wonder when the last time anyone walked down this path was. Path, in inverted commas. Absolute joke this, mate. Sorry for bringing you down here.
All I can say is I'm glad we started at 11 in the morning.
Ow!
Right.
Look at these frigging things.
These boots are made for walking.
That's what they will do. I think they're made for stomping on bloody foliage. Just in case anyone forgets why we are here. How are we supposed to get through this though?
We've admitted defeat, we're going to go back, but we've seen another path, so we're not going to defeat the whole way, so to speak.
It should just cut off this bend in the river with a bit of luck. Because that is impassable. We're getting prickled to death. As if things weren't bad enough. Here comes the rain. I can see why Coral stayed in bed this morning. James, you did an Auslandsjahr, didn't you? A year abroad in Germany.
In Brussels.
Ah, okay. Did you ever live in Germany when you were studying? Or?
Just later in life, yeah.
You lived in Munich, didn't you? Well, when I lived in Germany, in Waltrop, in the Ruhrgebiet, my landlady, Frau Jung, had a diary from 1940 because she was in the BDM. Did they ever show you the diary?
No, I didn't know you had this, or I didn't know she had this.
That diary was actually the basis of my big journey that I did in 2015, my Großfahrt.
Ah.
Would you care to explain, cunning linguist, what a Großfahrt is?
Basically a large journey.
Yeah, it's not a dirty word. It's a German word. So, is this the...
That's the path going to the right.
Sweet. You can see from the blue dot that that's how far around we got and where we've come back to.
A track! Dirt, but it's a track nonetheless.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh.
Still drizzling. I'm going to hand you this.
Thank you very much.
Have a little look. What are you thinking?
It's in Latin.
It's not Latin.
Everything ends in S.
It's German. It's written in what they called Zitterlin-Schrift. You ever seen German writing like that?
I can't say
James has a degree in German.
I've never seen this before.
This was Frau Jung's diary from 1940.
Ah, is this a translation into Hochdeutsch or something?
Übersetzung. Yeah. It took me ages to figure out what was written there, mate.
Surprise revelation of the day. The glamour model Nicola McLean is only actually 4 years older than me. I thought she was about 10 or 15 years older.
On that note, I'm going to tell you something special about the Großfahrt mentality, which I think applies to what we've been doing on our Mersey walks. Fahrt dient nicht zur Fortbewegung, sondern dazu, Neues zu erfahren. Man will nicht bequem, sicher und frei von Überraschungen unterwegs sein. We've had a few Überraschungen this morning.
Exactly.
Sondern Fremdes, Ungewohntes, Neues erleben und sich dabei fordern, körperlich, geistig und emotional, den Einzelnen wie die Gruppe. Der Mensch soll durch die Erfahrungen und das Abenteuer, die aus der Fahrt entstehen, gebildet werden. Yeah. What do you think?
Can't argue with that.
Adventurers on a gross fart. Yeah. We've spotted a mushroom cloud. We're just plodding along here and I saw this bank and I was like, what's behind that? And I looked on the map and it's the Mersey. So I'm going to climb up and see what we can see. Always climbing up stuff. There she is again. Hello. James, what was my advice to you last night? James, bring a coat.
Oh yeah.
Says he who's not even brought a coat.
Still, I think it's clearing.
He keeps telling me it's clearing, but it's not. He's telling lies. Pretty impressive then. Bit of blue. Not quite enough to make a pair of trousers for a sailor though. I think that's how the phrase goes that my mum always says. My mum's from up north, from St Helens. She sounds just like Johnny Vegas.
He's funny.
Yeah, he is. I met him a few times in the bar where my sister used to work. He used to come in. I remember once him meeting my mate Louis and them having this conversation in pidgin English and pidgin French. Side of the river here. That's called Paddington Meadows.
Paddington, yeah.
Paddington Meadows. On the horizon we can see Fiddler's Ferry now and St Elphin's Church. Wow, look at that view. Hang on. Let's get ourselves the view. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, sorry, the light shower.
Right, at this point we go down here. Flood defences, James. Mersey walk. That's what we're doing, a Mersey walk. We've noticed a lot of fishermen on this stretch of the river at Westy Point with their umbrellas and their tents and their big rods.
Trivia, how many bridges are there across the Mersey that you cannot cross?
We're leaving the Mersey behind as we cross Westy Point. Whether it be Stockport or Warrington, there are beautiful views around. We're just coming up to the bridge, Kingsway, isn't it?
The A50, whatever.
Having lived in Warrington now for the last 3 years, I've been down here quite a few times. I've done the park run over in Victoria Park. I've been and seen that nice white house, which James will see shortly. Cycled past those allotments. Snack time for the walkers.
They're constantly having rows there, aren't they?
Warrington Rowing Club, yeah. Come on down and have a row. We are not litterbugs. Leave nothing behind but happy memories. Take your rubbish home with you. How's it been? Happy days. Oh, mate, look at the church now coming on the horizon. James, I would like to say that this is a very pleasant part of the Mersey. A man was shot recently with a starter pistol, James, did you know?
No, I didn't know. Is it race related?
It is. He's heard it before. This used to be, I believe, a maternity hospital. Are you in, Mr. President? I think they use this place for weddings, like a wedding venue. Now, guess what, James? We've done 5 miles now, mate.
Excellent.
And we're just about to cross the footbridge over the Mersey. Hello. I can't remember the name of this footbridge, but it is pretty cool. How gorgeous is this? It's like being in Chester or something down by the Dee. Another weir. You're going to dip your toe in again, James?
I don't know how far down that is, to be honest with you, so no.
Obviously, an issue with Eastern Europeans coming down to the Mersey in Warrington and fishing. What do we have here? Some old wocks. We are pretty much just coming into the centre of Warrington now. And so we arrive at the newly renovated War Memorial in Warrington. First World War. Mate, Warrington Town Centre.
In the centre.
Yes, please. It's nice with the palm trees out. Mate, it's been a while. Used to always be coming out down here. There we've got Reef. We've got the Postern Gate. And the Penketh, Friar Penketh. We haven't actually explained what we're doing, James. Where are we going?
The Weatherspoon, the Looking Glass.
James, Weatherspoons fan. How many have you done this week since we last discussed Weatherspoons?
12, I think.
Yeah. Where have you been? You went up to Grimsby,
Grimsby,
Lincolnshire.
Cleethorpes, Scunthorpe, Brigg, Louth, Mansfield. A couple of towns near Mansfield, old mining towns.
Very well heeled Warrington, isn't it? Nice little shopping centre.
Quite recent, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's only just opened. I always feel like Warrington Town Centre has a quite a continental feel to it, with the fountains and everything. We've done the QR code there,
No,
James.
I've got to do the small one here. We made it to civilization.
Don't know if you call it civilised. Cheers, na zdrowie. Brewdog beer, mate. Fit.
Having my lunch.
What have you gone for, mister?
Jalfrezi. And you?
Also, Jalfrezi. Can't beat it, can you? Smacznego.
I just suffocated. Oh, yeah. So what's that going on?
No idea. Some council buildings. So if anyone does want to see a skinnier, younger version, still running around with a selfie stick in Poland 5 years ago, keep watching, get subscribed, and I'll get the videos up as soon as I can. James, I've just noticed something above the bar. Is that a representation of the Mersey?
Yes, and the other one for the ferries.
Now closed.
This day I never know.
Oh, it's like taking your bra off at the end of the day, isn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Very well heeled. It's like the
Warrington's
city
coming
of the
age, isn't
future.
it?
Warrington Market. Everyone's looking at us like, why are they walking through Warrington Town Centre
With a selfie.
with a selfie stick? It's a bit like the new roof in Manchester Airport Terminal 2. It's kind of like a honeycomb design. We have a cameo today. This is our old friend Neil who worked with us.
Hi there.
Kann auch Deutsch sprechen, so wie James und ich. Et un peu français aussi.
Been a while since I've caught up with these guys, so been living in Warrington for 4 years now, so nice to...
It's the place to be, isn't it?
Definitely.
We're getting down here next.
Definitely, yeah.
He's got a charger and his phone was up to 50 in like an instant.
Neil is going to join us on the last little walk back to the car
About a mile.
down Chester Road. Is it actually called Wilderspool Causeway, or
It's
have I just
Wilderspool
made that up?
Causeway until you get to the roundabout, and then it splits into Wilderspool Causeway and Chester Road.
Our friend-
It's not absolutely not true.
Have a look
Well,
on your
that's-
maps.
That's Centre Park. No, you'd have to go all the way back that way and down Slutcher's Lane just before.
We
Bank
love the
Street.
name Slutcher's
We do,
Lane.
the wonderfully monikered Slutcher's Lane.
We're just going to do another dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun detour.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, these rails look semi-used.
I don't know if this is used anymore, this railway bridge, and I know that we can't get out at the other end because I've walked along here before, but it's worth it for the walk.
There's no train coming. We'll have to do some Thompson tanking.
Do 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 do. It's nice, that village hotel, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got like a really blue fountain. James just pointed out that the people who work at the village hotel,
And the village people.
hey, just like in the song released in French under the title, Moi j'aime chier. Moi j'aime chier.
Which translates as roughly, I'm having a dump.
Me, I like to have a poo. Hey Neil, this is the River Mersey.
Mersey, right on the Mersey.
The Mersey. How does a man from Birkenhead say Mersey?
Mersey.
The traffic's really bad because there's some temporary traffic lights because they're building a new bridge. It's been a good day. Me and James have walked, I'm not kidding, about 8 miles I think.
All the way from
Most inappropriate place to do an ending.
We would like to end our video here next to the noisiest road in Warrington. Thanks very much for watching.
See you next
See
time.
you next time. Before we go, we've got to walk through this bush. Neil, say goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for being our 12th subscriber, mate.
worries,
You
you're
win a
most
consolation prize.
Thank you.
James, have you subscribed yet?
Of course I have.
Good job.
Oh, I get the
You can have a
notifications.
present as well. Right, we're going. We'll see you later.
Right,
Bye.
what we're gonna do, reversing